Well, good morning everybody and welcome back. My name is Joel and this is A Stable Life. We're not starting at the horse stable though because, well, worst possible thing that could have happened at the worst possible time, it happened. My tractor is not working. Yeah, I mean, we could try. Let's just try starting it just for kicks. If this thing starts, I'm gonna lose my mind. Shouldn't though. Yeah, just checking. Okay. So, as you can see, tractor is at the house. Simple reasons being, we got the new lights installed. You can see, got light 1, light 2, light 3, light 4. Actually looks really nice. You can also see the tractor has been washed and cleaned. Long story short, what ended up happening was, I don't really fully understand how, but the tractor was pressure washed and cleaned and the engine was degreased and cleaned. During that process, tractor started up just fine, moved it off the driveway, turned it back off, driveway was being cleaned off, got back on the tractor to fire it up, nothing, absolutely nothing. So it coasted to here, so it's completely like, you know, out of our way, and just tried working on something. Our initial thought was that there was an electrical issue because it's not starting and everything's working, and because it was just washed and it just broke doing nothing. So that's always electrical. And so we were thinking maybe some water got in one of the connectors. Talking to the dealership, they agreed. So we took apart every single electrical relay, fuse, switch, and connector on this tractor. From this engine up here at the computer, through both fuse boxes, all the relays, going all the way through all of the wiring harnesses underneath the tractor, all the way to the back. Every single plug. Disconnected, cleaned, put some fresh contact cleaner on there, reconnected them. The good news was none of them were dirty on the inside, so that's a good sign. Bad news is that because none of them were dirty on the inside, they weren't the issue. When we went to start, still nothing. So, long story short, I really don't fully understand how this is possible, but the starter, well, it's not doing its job. It has one purpose in life, to start the engine. It's not doing it. The computer is telling the engine to start. Everything's going through all the safety switches, everything's good. The starter's just not starting. So, the dealership is sending a new starter, and hopefully we'll get this repaired maybe Wednesday. That's the thought, that's the goal. But the problem is that this week, we were planning on getting a lot done. In fact, every single day, we are working on the barn. The plan was to get started bright and early Monday morning, get the whole pile of dirt moved. That takes us to today, Tuesday. Today, we were supposed to work on getting the bank cleared off and the dirt moved out. And Wednesday, rock put in, and the trench dug. Thursday, put the pipes in, put the rock in. That was the plan. But with this tractor being down, that means we are in a pickle, because this is the main workhorse for our stable. However, it's not awful. We do have a family farm, and thankfully my uncle has allowed me to use his big tractor yesterday. So we actually got a tiny bit of footage of what we were doing yesterday with Peter's help. We'll roll the footage.
So welcome to Monday. The original plan was for Monday to be its own full-fledged video, but yeah, today just it wasn't working out that way. You guys already know what's going on with my tractor, so what are you gonna do? Thankfully though, we are using the 130. Veggie Boys did not need this for the afternoon Monday, so things are going quite well. We're actually putting quite the dent in on this big pile of dirt here. On Friday, we got all the way up to over here. And then today we're doing the whole pile. It's me and Petey. Petey's doing a good job back there. He's over there dumping. You guys see him? There we go. He's over there dumping dirt. So yeah, things are going really well. Well, I guess I shouldn't say really well. As good as they can be. The weather really cleared up for us. Things are actually looking really nice. Man, I'll tell you what. Dirt's drying down. Things are going good. It's really a shame my tractor's down, but what are you gonna do? The dealership really is helping us a lot with that. Hopefully between today and tomorrow, that'll be gone. That's our goal. I'm making it happen. How's it going, Peter? Good. How about you, Milan? Good. That's right. Peter's friend Milan showed up. He's here helping Pete move some dirt around. Things are going actually pretty well. Get some 806 action. So every wagon load he goes out, that's 3 bucket loads. Man, it is so much nicer out here. It is hot in there. So when we started this morning, we were about right there. We're making some heavy dents in this pile. It's looking nice. We've got a ways to go, but this is the highest peak in the pile, so things should start getting quicker as we get through this high peak. But we've actually got room to work now, which is pretty awesome. I don't know how much longer we're gonna be here, maybe an hour or so, give or take, and then the rest will hopefully get taken care of tomorrow. They are gonna be using that tractor to pick pumpkins tomorrow, so I'll have to work around that. But other than that, we should be okay. So I am very thankful. The dealership is doing a lot to make sure they get here as fast as possible to get this up and running as soon as possible, with it costing me as little as possible. So there's a lot of things that are going on for that. So I'm thankful for that. And I understand things break down. I am not mad. It's just a frustrating situation. You know, it is what it is, but what are you gonna do? That being said, today we're gonna have to be a little inventive in regards to what we are able to take care of. We're definitely not gonna have this for today, and probably not gonna have it for the most part of tomorrow, but I'm sure that we could get some stuff figured out. We have Gavin coming. He is feeding horses today, and he is also feeding horses for us on Thursday, so we're very appreciative of that. That is allowing me to completely dedicate my time to working on the barn, because this Friday is when we're getting our delivery for our barn. No pressure, right? All right, let's head on over to the stable and let's see what we can get ourselves into today and see what we can get accomplished. Gavin is here feeding horses.
Just a warning to everybody, if you see me walking around weird or doing stuff weird, I hurt my back on the weekend, so it's kind of tender and sore, so it hurts to do certain things.
That being said, we are very appreciative of you helping out. I say it all the time, everyone is helping us build the hay barn in one way or another. Mom is actually currently getting supplies. Gavin's feeding horses. I just woke up Peter, told him I need you down at the hay barn site, so he's on his way there, and I'm about to head there myself. Before I go, Gavin, can you give us any wise advice?
Don't work with a hurt back. For everyone wondering and are concerned, I chose to be here. Joel gave me the option to not come down and work. I still chose to be here and feed for him.
So we're gonna be going down to the hay barn site. We're gonna be walking because I don't have a ride, and we're gonna be getting the excavator going. I actually went in there to get paper towels and I completely forgot to do that, so now I gotta go do that. I'm gonna take care of that quick. So there you go, guys. This is how things stand right now. So the site's dry. We've got no precipitation for the week, and we're gonna take advantage of it. I turned it off. That'd be funny, I get shocked live on camera. We're gonna take this fence out right now. So, cause this, I'm gonna be working on clearing this over here, sloping this. This is only my second time ever driving an excavator, so I am by no means going to be a professional, but hey, you gotta get experience somehow. All right, let's roll. She fires right up. That's good. I really like these things. To have the ability to just, boom, fence down, fence up is pretty sweet. Want to see how little left is left the pile of dirt? Yeah, do you like that English? That was pretty good, right? How little left is the pile of dirt? There you go. Look at how much we got out yesterday. Kind of insane. Very happy about that. So I'm still waiting for Peter, because I'm going to be scooping the dirt right into the wagon there. I could make piles, but then I just have to scoop it up again anyway, and that's more time wasted. So instead, I'm going to use the blade on this and kind of work on smoothing this whole area out here. I don't have my box blade because my tractor's down, so that's the next best thing. This is kind of fun, I'm not gonna lie. first time actually like digging with an excavator. You know, I'm not gonna lie, it's very fun, but it is mentally taxing. I don't have it as muscle memory yet, so you have to think about every single hydraulic action that you're doing, and also that you don't hit PD, his tractor, his wagon, any of those things. But it is doing a pretty good job, because what I'm working with here is, well, I'm figuring out as I go, but thankfully we did get some rain, which means the soil is a lot softer, so that's digging easy. See the horses down there just we have it open over there for PD, and I have it open on this side, so they're just taking full advantage of it. I think this is a little bit more of a slope than I'd like here. Since this is the slope the horses are gonna be walking down, you know, I want it to be a nice gentle grade so that when it's in the winter, they don't slip. You know, if it's a steep grade, you got them coming in and out, you're gonna have problems. So we're trying to do a nice gentle slope, which does mean I have to do a lot of grading and digging to get that slope, but you know, hey, we got an excavator. We're using it. That's what's awesome about this. So yeah, things are going well. I'm happy with it. You know what would make this a lot better is if my tractor was running. That would be nice, because then Gavin could be here too. But honestly, with his back being the way it is, maybe he should stay out of the cab and out of a tractor for a little bit. It's hard on your back moving all this equipment and stuff. It does do that to you. You can see this stick, but you can't see the other stick. I'm trying to get a spot where you guys can kind of see what I'm doing. I can't tell. Okay, so this is super view, so it's gonna be a little distorted, but it does give you guys a little bit of you should be able to see. Yeah, okay, great, all right. Well, I just turned off the excavator. I look down and I see this thing crawling on me. You guys know what that is? It's not a spider, but I don't like it on me. Okay, we are stopping for lunch. Peter is running home and putting that on a trickle charger. We're gonna go for lunch, and then when we come back, we're gonna fill this up with some diesel fuel, and I'm gonna grease it, considering it's being used so much. You can see the grade we got. You guys are something else. They're all like playing in here. But we've got a nice gentle grade. That would be good enough for over there, where you're coming down towards the building. I think I just need to take a little bit more off the top. Just the tiniest bit off the top, and then I think we're okay there. And then over there, I gotta do the same thing and kind of sweep it around. It's gonna be a little tricky, but yeah, so that's how things are. That's how things be. It feels good to be making progress. So yesterday, we worked until 8. Today, I'm only working until 5. And then Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday, and Saturday, Sunday, are all days that I'm gonna be, well, doing whatever I need to, working as late as I need to, kind of thing. So there's like a potential for showers today, but not really. So I think depending on how things go today, either today or tomorrow, I'm gonna get the lights all set up and the generator set up, and then they can just stay out. We're gonna leave this open, horses can kind of meander through. Let's go get some grub. And this is how things look over here. Kind of crazy, honestly. All that dirt is just there for us to hold. And Peter is actually working on making a road that can come straight down here. And yes, that is a tree. And yes, I pushed it over. And yes, that was fun. And no, I didn't use the excavator. Transplanter. Looks like Daniel's rotary chopping. Yep, he's rotary chopping. That field right there is getting planted in wheat. Look at Peter watching. Callie, would you like to say hello? No, okay. Gavin, would you like to say hello?
No, I'm okay.
Oh, okay. Megan, would you like to say hello?
No, I'm okay.
Peter, would you like to say hello?
No, okay.
Grammy, would you like to say hello?
Yes, I would. Hi, everybody.
It looks like it's Taco Tuesday. I am excited. And the hospitality, oh my goodness. Oh, this is gonna be good. I know all of you are wishing you were here right now. This is gonna be tasty. And yes, I am spoiling myself quite a bit here. This is, woo, yes. I'm gonna dig into this and then we'll get back to work. Lunch is over. We are now in the Veggie Boys loader. We have this tractor for the afternoon and our horses need some fresh hay put out. So we're gonna be using their big loader to do it. Peter is behind me on the four-wheeler. He's gonna be helping me with that. So we gotta grab 4 round bales and put them out. 2 in the middle field, 2 in the big field. They just rotary chopped all the cabbage next to us, so it smells like old cabbage outside. Let me tell you guys, it's a pretty lit smell. Well, we were just about to get started and the neighbor farmer showed up. Said I was doing actually a pretty good job, which is pretty good. And I asked him if he wanted to play around in the dirt a little bit, and he happily obliged. So he's gonna get Peter loaded up and continue working on that bank. And I'm gonna work on bucketing this dirt out over here. Dirt, dirt, and more dirt. It's my understanding that we're not gonna have this tractor for tomorrow. I think they're using it to be planting wheat, which is exciting. So hopefully the parts come in and I'm able to get my tractor up and running for tomorrow. Because my dad is gonna be bringing a dump truck, and my goal is to be using that dump truck for work, hauling the rock, the potato rock here for our French drains. That's so cool. I'm really liking excavators now. This is not good. Absolutely incredible the amount of individuals that are helping with this, isn't it? You know, everyone's helping in one way or another. Today, as an example, you got my mom. She's actively actually price hunting and working on getting our piping and our mesh for underneath the piping. We're gonna be putting fine gravel on the top. Not really fine, but smaller than potato rock. That way it doesn't blow a tire when you're driving over top of it. It doesn't hurt the horse's hooves, and it's not gonna go anywhere. It's just gonna be there, and it'll drain. So our French drains will do their job. And I'm sure Peter's excited to be having the neighbor farmer there because Peter likes learning. So he's probably very closely examining everything that Nick is doing with the excavator and keeping that for future use. The key here when I dig into the piles is I'm not going fast, I'm going very slow and easy. So it's easy on the loader and the bushings and the hydraulics. And then once I feel the tractor give, I'm going to scoop up, give it a little throttle for the hydraulics, smooth out the bucket, and then we'll go up a gear, and we'll boogie on out. Now just I gotta repeat this process several hundred times, and we're set. And with the neighbor farmer working on that bank, that kind of puts us a little bit more back on schedule, considering Monday morning I was supposed to be doing this, and instead I was working on my tractor. you might be asking, why is it that Peter's dumping dirt over there and you're dumping dirt on this pile? Simple answer is the dirt that's going over there, we're actually going to be putting in a road that goes down to the main road as an extension instead of having to cut left and then cut right. Because using that path, we're noticing that water is following it downhill and we don't want water eroding down the path and then we have a bunch of washout heading into the pond. Don't want that. So we're having a road that's separate from all the washout. They can cut down sideways. That way we don't have water following it. That way we don't have an erosion issue. So the dirt Peter's using is being put in for a road. The dirt I'm using is being stored so that we have it for use for any projects down the road. Looks like we have a Peter over here to load. The way we load his wagon is we do one load towards the front.
Just do a third.
That's number 3.
Put one more.
That's about how much we were putting in with the excavator.
Yeah, that's my thought.
So Peter, whenever you want to weld this so that it's indestructible, that'd be great, because I think we found more uses for your dump wagon. I think it's being used more this year than it has for a very long time.
Yeah.
You know. Well, here's how things are currently. Pile's still there. That's like the theme of every video, isn't it? Pile's still there. However, we do have the rough grade to this slope over here done. Cliff, the neighbor farmer, is doing an absolutely phenomenal job. He's just working on doing some final little grading there to kind of sweep it in. I'm really happy with it though. Wow, does that look good. So we'll kind of hit it with the box blade as a finish job, but that won't be until after the trench is dug. That's not for a little bit yet. Man, does that look good. So we've got from right there, once he's done there, all the way across and over, and then to continue the road down so that it actually works. So that would be great. Also, Gavin has just put in a question. He said, tell the people, I asked them to leave in the comments hot dogs or hamburgers. That's what he wants to know. PD is heading on home. He is going to do a little bit of maintenance on his tractor and on his wagon. That equipment is being used pretty good right now. And he kind of wants to make sure that everything's in good shape. And because it's a really old tractor, it is, you know, leaking oil, leaking everything. So he's just keeps everything topped up and everything good in that regard. And he also wants to make sure that the wagon's good. So I sent him home early. So he's off to go do that. We're just gonna patch up the fence here. And then I have a funny story to tell you guys. Well, there we go. Fence is all up. That is gonna be how things are concluding Tuesday night. It was kind of funny, Gavin came down and was looking at it and he had completely forgotten that there was a cliff here. Because he just was like, oh, that's just part of the natural landscape. So he was like, oh wow, that's kind of insane. So, that is pretty awesome. We would have gotten this pile done today, but because Petey was over helping Cliff get the dirt moved out, we got that bank done today, and this pile's still here. So I did get some done on it. There's not much left. We're almost there. Well, hello guys. We are coming to the camera a little bit later on into the night. Today was definitely a good day. We got a lot accomplished. I didn't get everything that I wanted done, but I mean, how often do I? I'm beginning to realize that I think I set some unrealistic expectations on things. Anyways, that being said, it is now time to end the video. The question of the day, I think Gavin did a great job with. Looking forward to hearing your responses. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you haven't, don't forget to hit that like button and make sure that you're subscribed. And as always, I will see you in the next one. I can't believe that I'm making you work with a hurt back.
He came running in here with the camera and being like, footage, footage. And I was just like, man, must be nice to be able to run. This is a blooper.
This is a blooper.
Hey Joel, do you think you could get some hot water for me?
Yeah, buddy, I got you. You know where my other I found it. I found my other battery. Let's see. What is it at? Oh, that needed to be charged. Good deal. I'm here. I'm here to help.
I got it.
I'm here to help.
I got it. Don't worry.
I'll pick it up for you.
No, it's okay. I understand. Batteries are more important.